Well, another 3 points, Steve. Well done. You said to me when we were all a bit down at Leiston, I'm aiming for 6 points from these two games. I've got to go here, forget about the FA Cup and concentrate on the next two league games. You've done that, you've got players in, and we've come out with 6 points. You must be very pleased. You probably deserve a half a shandy tonight.
Well, I've just said to the players in there, give them all credit, because last season, I've kept going on, it took us 6 weeks to recover. We lost a few games in that time. Here they hit the ground running and got 2 wins out of 2, 3 goals, no goals conceded. So very pleased for them. We set them out there to play a game, but they've got to go and do the hard work. So credit to all them boys out there for bouncing back as quickly as they did.
And certainly, I mean, we deserved to win this afternoon. I mean, Lewis was perhaps, you argued, a bit iffy, but it was a good performance this afternoon, workmanlike performance.
I felt we started really well, put balls in the box as we have been doing, was getting on the end of them. I felt that they had a couple of chances, but once, like I said on Wednesday, if we get the second goal, knocks the stuffing out of teams, then you can play with a bit of freedom. We got that second goal, great goal by Luke, and you're able to play with a bit of freedom. You know, some of our passing wasn't really perfect, but we could have gotten maybe another couple, but I'm happy with the 2 goals.
Luke obviously got out of the match, that's well deserved, but I thought again, Sonny Miles at the back, he is just playing out of his skin, isn't he? He's tremendous.
He's good, he's really good, he's listening, he's learning, he wants to do well. Jerome's come in as if he hasn't been out. You know, the main one for me is ADB at the back. You know, he just, that save from the free kick was good, you know, commanding, but he just gives you an assurance at the back there that any ball coming in your box he's going to deal with or he's going to come for. Nothing rash, nothing silly, and sweeps up behind the back four, and it gives them 2 in front confidence as well. You know, it gives them time to play, and they know that they've got assurances behind them. So the little triangle there, the 3 of them, I think they're doing remarkably well at the minute.
So we've moved up to 2nd place, I think. Leiston unfortunately won, so we didn't quite make top spot. Got a bit of a rest from the league now, haven't we? Kent Senior Cup and League Cup coming up. Your thoughts on that? And in particular, we noticed that Parky was on the bench, but presumably wasn't really fit to play this afternoon.
No, still wasn't 100%, but like I say, I found that out when I got to the ground, which wasn't best pleased about, because I bought Brett Millam in. But that's for another day. But he should be back fit. Tommy Whitnell's 2 weeks away with ankle ligament damage. But it gives us a bit of a rest. Tuesday I'm going to be playing a strong side. A couple of the reserve players are coming in. I'm going to be playing a strong side because some of them boys out there still need extra minutes. You know, we've got a break from the league, which, say we're 2nd now, we could end up 8th by the time we play Kingston in 2 weeks' time. Maybe 9th, depending how the results go. But we've just got to focus on the next game, which is Margate. A few boys need minutes, which they're going to be playing. A couple of reserves are going to be playing. So if people did want to come up and watch, it's going to be a strong side, because everybody that comes off that bench is a strong player in my eyes, with a couple of the reserve players that I want to look at. And then we go nothing on Saturday, try to rearrange a game, but couldn't get one. Try to rearrange a friendly, couldn't get one. So then we wait for Hastings, which will be preparation leading up to the Kingston game, which will be another strong side, and that's the Ryman League Cup. But because we haven't had a league game, we've got to prepare properly, and by playing 90 minutes it's better than training, so we'll have a strong side out for that game.
Very good. Now, I've got a presentation for you. Don't worry, it's not Manager of the Month. I know that's the kiss of death, so it isn't that. You are apparently, I'm told, Steve, the 200th member of the Community Ownership Scheme. Yeah. There are your papers.
Thank you.
So congratulations, well done on that.
Cheers, Jim.
We need a few more players to join? What's the...
Yeah, well, they've had all the details, and I'll be pushing for it, because everyone's got to be involved in it, you know. They get paid by this club. It doesn't hurt, even if they take it out per week, per month, you know, as long as the club gets paid by it and they sign up. So they've been told about it, and they'll be pushed for it even more to actually sign up.
Brilliant, and well done today.
Cheers, Jim.
Well done.